Real offended. What's up, real offended?
My brother Tariq, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm good, real. How are you, man?
I'm doing fantastic, my brother. I just want to say to the dudes from Congo that was up here earlier, don't you notice how hypocritical it is, how offended they get when you start telling them about what happened in Congo? They like, don't tell me what happened in Congo, but yet they want to be over here telling us what happened over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like that's the exact same energy. I hope if the young brothers from Congo who are listening are understanding that.
real
And for the
talk.
people in the chat listening, why are they so focused on Black Americans? Why are they trying to change our history? Of course, we know it's 100% insecurity. They want to talk about documentation, but they don't have enough sense to look at every indigenous people from every single continent are dark skinned. And you said it a few times, but why do we have to sit here and do your homework for you? Go look at the indigenous people of Asia, Australia, Europe. Every single continent had Black people on it. So to say that every Black person came from Africa is ridiculous. And like you said, it's a product of, so-called white supremacy. And
Right.
I'm glad that you say so-called because it really ain't white supremacy, it's Black supremacy. Is they afraid and insecure of Black people? When you look at the ruling classes of Europe and Germany and Russia and Asia, these are all dark-skinned people. And so, I hope everybody understands that.
Now, listen, man, everywhere you go around the world, if you look at the Aboriginal people, they were black skinned, brown skinned, dark skinned people, many of them with woolly hair. If you go around the world and look at the Aboriginal population, even today, there's pockets of them that are still around today. You go to some of these places that had limited mixture of the Europeans, even though they've like the French Polynesian islands, even though the French colonized it, there wasn't a large influx of French nationals, though the European French over there in large numbers. So the people didn't get mixed up like more like the Hawaiians now. They're lighter because they're mixed with white and Asian and all that stuff. But you go look at some of the images of the Hawaiians in the 1800s, many of them were very dark. And you go to places like Tahiti, Bora Bora, I've been over there, and you got people over there, black skin with afros. In Tahiti, Bora Bora, Samoa, I was over in Samoa. You got black skinned people with afros. Over in Fiji, jet black people with afros, all in those remote places, all through Asia. I've been in the middle of Asian jungles, like in Malaysia and Thailand, where there are black skinned people with afros living in the jungles up there, living in the forest. Now, I've been there. I ain't talking about something I read in the book. I done sat there in their village, chilling with them, eating a mango, chopping it up with them, and teaching me how to start a fire with sticks. Yeah, they looking at me, I'm looking at them. I'm looking at their fro, they looking at mine. I done seen them with my own eyes. They're there. Yeah, they're in India, all over.